remembering a father, friend, and neighbor taken too soon. A final salute for one of New York's bravest, Lieutenant Michael Davidson, killed in the line of duty.
This is a tragic loss for the people of Harlem and the firehouses in Harlem.
A family and community coming together to mourn and heal.
He was an amazing husband and an amazing father, and his memory will live on forever through his 4 beautiful children.
As we lay a hero to rest, CBS 2 coverage continues right now.
Good evening. I'm Dana Tyler. A funeral today at St. Patrick's Cathedral to honor one of New York's bravest. The fire truck carrying the casket of Lieutenant Michael Davidson arrived on Fifth Avenue, embraced by thousands of fellow firefighters, family members, friends, and members of the community. Davidson died on Thursday in the line of duty. Right now, a live look at Lieutenant Davidson's firehouse in Harlem, where the bunting remains in honor of him, as his colleagues and the people he protected in that community grieve. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez joining us now with more on Lieutenant Davidson and the farewell today.
A very emotional one, Dana. To put it quite simply, Lieutenant Michael Davidson was loved and admired. While most of New York knows him as a hero firefighter, we learned from his brother today that first and foremost, he was a family man.
It's hard not to be taken by the image of countless firefighters lined up along Fifth Avenue to pay their final respects to FDNY Lieutenant Michael Davidson. But heartache sets in at the sight of 7-year-old Brooke Davidson, a curly-haired beauty sitting in the loving arms of her grandfather as her daddy's casket is carried away. Her younger siblings, 6-year-old Joseph, 3-year-old Emily, and 1-year-old Amy, robbed of the memories of their hero.
Michael has been my hero my entire life.
Eric Davidson, also a firefighter, says he always looked up to his big brother, describing him as humble, sincere, and stubborn, the salt of the earth. A man who commanded infinite respect, more than a space as large as St. Patrick's Cathedral could contain. Timothy Cardinal Dolan presided over the filled sanctuary. An overflow crowd stood in the back.
Jesus and Michael have quite a bit in common. Michael might blush to hear that, but say it we do. Jesus came to give life and to save life. So did firefighter Michael Davidson.
I just couldn't think of a better way to send him off, to shut down Fifth Avenue in the greatest city in the world, and let the city and the people of New York and the entire country say to themselves, wow, this guy must be important. And still, that would be the understatement of the century.
Michael Davidson joined the FDNY in 2003, eventually becoming a lieutenant at Engine Company 69, Ladder 28, where his retired firefighter father served for more than 20 years. FDNY Commissioner Daniel Nigro says Davidson was a born leader, the nozzleman at the front line who died Thursday in Harlem, leading his fellow firefighters into battle.
Mike Davidson loved being a New York City firefighter. He loved the opportunity that gave him to help others on every tour.
As the fire department presented Davidson's wife, Eileen, with his helmet, mourners departed with an assignment from Davidson's brother.
When you think of Michael, please, 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 I beg of you, laugh, don't cry. He wouldn't want it any other way.
A GoFundMe page has been set up for Lieutenant Davidson's wife and children. It has raised more than $149,000 in just 4 days.